The last few seasons of Girlfriends just didn't make sense to me. Okay, so here's what I don't quite understand. I feel like the writing ended up getting lazy because let's talk about Joan's character. I understand that Joan was like a people pleaser all of the seasons, and then she decided to kind of focus on herself, but it was at the expense of Tony. Like, say what you want about Tony, but Tony always told you, you always knew who Tony was. When Tony decided after the whole custody battle, when she decided to really step it up, like, yes, there was character growth, but you knew who Tony was. And like Joan, I never understood what happened, how jealous she got during Tony's wedding, her best friend. Like, I I didn't understand it. And this whole like her like need for fame and validation. And also, I mean, then there was a whole like marriage aspect. I just didn't understand it. But also, Lynn, what woman, like let's be real. What woman has like just a little bit of growth, but like pretty much zero growth in the end? Like, okay, even her like adoption storyline I think was great because I'm a person who was adopted, so it was like really great to watch that. But she had so much potential, and it just felt like she was perpetually immature, perpetually, not wanting to grow up. It just didn't make sense. And there was so much that could have been done. I know, like in the first few seasons, or like, like the first season or two, I was like, oh my gosh, am I Lynn? But Lynn just didn't grow. She just didn't grow. Also, here's the thing. I didn't want Maya back with Darnell. I think that she was doing, my dog agrees. I think she was doing so well as an author and really starting to stand on her own. So I feel like to have her go back to Darnell and kind of what she fell into with that, like I just felt like her career, she lost her career. She was back to being like Maya the housewife. I don't know. It just didn't. The last few seasons, there was potential for growth, and it makes me wonder how much of this was notes from the network because this was showing Black women a positive representation. Yes, okay, should Tony and Joan have been friends? No. Was it toxic? Yes. We ended up seeing a version of this of Issa and Molly, but it still felt very much like lazy writing, and it could have done so much better. Also, due to the writer strike, like how it ended, which sucks. So we don't know how things ended up. I would have loved to see like a girlfriend's movie. There's still time for that, but I just think that the way the last few seasons and then how it ended was just very rushed and bad.